Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And in the previous video we did deleting of the data, and out of 4 steps of CRUD 3 are done, and now we are up to the last part and the complex part, which I find a little, which is the updating data thing. Okay, so in this video we'll be updating the data, right? So we'll get started. Here is my to-do where we have to put our update edit functionality, where we can edit our data from the Firebase. So I'll put my function here. First of all, firstly we'll navigate to a new screen, okay, so where we can edit the values, right? So this will be our code for navigating, and there is no class such as update, so we'll go to our lib folder and create a new dart file. We'll name it update.dart. We'll import material and we'll make a stateful widget of the name update. Now we can import it here. Okay, so the error is solved. So now in the update stateful widget, we need two things from the home screen, which is the ID and the collection. Okay, so I'll put the code here. We'll remove this constructor and we'll need one ID and one collection. Okay, so these two will be of type string, and I put them in the constructor also. So now right here we need a few things. First will be the form key, because we will wrap our scaffold inside the form widget. Okay, next is the text editing controller we will need to edit this text 1 2 3 numbers. Okay, this, and the third thing is disposal, so that we can dispose the controller. Okay, this thing. So now we'll start building the widget, and for the child will be a future builder like this, and it will be of type document snapshot, right? So now we need the future builder. Okay, so for our future parameter, our value will be Firebase firestore.instance.collection, and we'll tap into the collection which we bought from the home screen, and then the document ID we have also taken from the home screen, and then we'll get those. Okay, I'll import firestore, and now we are pending with the builder, right? So now we'll make the builder. Our builder parameter will be first and underscore for the context, and then the snapshot. Okay, so now we need two if conditions here, and first one will be that if a snapshot has an error, then we'll show that something went wrong and we need to try again. And if the connection state is waiting, it's loading the data, right, then we have to show the circular progress indicator that yes, it is loading and the user has to wait, right? So now this is done, and now we need 3 variables. Okay, so 3 variables. First will be the variable with the name of data. So this variable is basically storing all the data which we are receiving from the Firebase, right? The future data which we are getting from here, all of this is being stored here, snapshot.data, right? Complete data is in here. And now text controller.text, we are assigning it an initial value, you can say, and that value is coming from this data variable, and we are accessing the text property of it, right? So basically this text, we have it with the name of text in the Firebase, right? That we're accessing here, and this true false, this value false right here. This will also be from data, and we'll have the parameter of true or false, which we have the name set in the database, right? The Firestore database. So now we have to return a column here which will have children. So now for this UI building part, I'll copy the complete adding the data screen, right? Because most of the code will be the same, these 3 things. Okay, this complete I'll copy right here. So basically this is all the UI building part which I'm copying. This will be the same. This is the other button, the false button, and this is the text button, right? So text button here on pressed, we do not have to do this. This will not say add to Firebase. It will say update. Okay, update to Firebase. and for the on pressed we will change that. We'll remove this one and we'll add our own custom, and it will say that if the form key dot current state is validated, then we have to update the user. So now we'll create this function, updating the user function we'll create. For this we'll go up to the top right here before the returning, and firstly in this code what I have done, that firstly we are making a collection reference which is the name which is with the name students right here, for example, and then we are basically referencing it, Firebase firestore dot instance dot collection, and then the collection right here, collection name, right? And then for the update user function, which will be of the type future and won't return anything, okay, we'll take three things. First will be the ID, the document ID which we are updating, then the final text which we want to edit and then add a new value, and then the true or false value which we are changing. Okay, so what this will return, this will return students dot doc ID, the ID of the document. We are updating it and updating it to the function that we are assigning a new value of true or false, to true or false, the variable here, this is this variable, and then the text will be the final text variable here, right here. Okay, so this we are updating in the form of dictionary. Don't miss these curly braces, else it will throw you an error, right? And dot then we are printing that the user is updated in the console down, and then if there is any error, then we'll catch the error, of course, and then we'll print it that there was some error and we could not like update the user. Okay, so down, if the form is validated, then we are calling the update user. Firstly we'll give the ID, the document ID, and then we'll give the final text which will be the text controller dot text, and then the true false. Okay, so now one little change right here, that the assigning of color, background color, this will change. We'll change it to, we'll remove this and change it to gray because it's little more visible, and same will be done from down. Okay, so since we are not creating any new data, we are just editing it, so we do not need those custom colors, right? There's no need of that. And also for the text controller, it will have the same text controller value, right? Now let's save the code. So now we'll edit this one, text 123, and the value is false. We'll click edit. Okay, so now these are the buttons, true or false, and this text field is containing the previous data 1 to 3. So I'll do one thing, I'll add 4 5 6 here. Okay, and since previously it was false value, I'll change it to true. Okay, also on pressed we need to remove our set state. Okay, we'll remove the set state function. Yeah, and only we have to change the value, not reset the state. So now we'll give the true value, and then on 1 2 3 we'll add 4 5 6, right? And now update to Firebase. So here you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 and the value is false. We'll try updating this one, text 1 value true, edit button. We'll add let's say 0 before 1, 0 we added, and since it was true we'll change it to false. Okay, something is wrong, it did not remove the set state. Zero zero one, and then we'll set it to false. Okay, so now the state state wasn't reset. Okay, and then we'll update it to Firebase. So now you can see 001 and the value is false. Okay, so that was it, the data is updated. And if some part of the code you did not understand, then you can surely refer to my previous videos, because all the code we are using right here is with the continuation from the code in the previous video which I used. Okay, so all the links will be in the description and in the above I button. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope the updating data thing was clear to you. It was very simple. And I hope you have subscribed to the channel and liked the video, because all the Flutter updates are right here on this channel regularly. If you want video on some other topic, you can comment down in the comments, and my next video will be right upcoming there for you. Okay, so thank you so much guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, keep programming. Bye bye.
Sometimes I struggle in this place, been in circles several days, never knowing the right way.